Hi everyone, in today's video I will show you how to use string builder for efficient string building in PowerShell. So let's start. As I said, in this video you will learn how to efficiently build strings in PowerShell using string builder. And maybe at the beginning I will show you the problem with the standard string creation that maybe you know. So let's create a simple string text that for now will be empty. And now let's create a simple loop. So let's do, for example, for each object, of course with the dash, and now we will iterate like this, and we will add the new line to our string every iteration, like this, and we will close that. And now our string, as you can see, contains 5 lines, but it's very important to say that it works very inefficient, because each plus and equal sign creates a new string in memory. So by doing this loop, we created string in the memory 5 times. So this is why this is very inefficient, and this is why you should use string builder that I will show you in this video. So let's create a string builder. So SB, basically it doesn't really matter, but I will use the shortcut, I will say, from the string for the string builder. Now we have to specify the new object like this, and now System.Text.String and builder like this. And now I will press enter. What does it mean? This creates a mutable string builder, not builder but buffer, I would say. And now we can add something into the string without creating a new object like we did before. So we can do something like this. So string builder, now we have to use dot notation, and we have to use append. And inside of parentheses we have to add something what we want to add into the string. So for example, hello, I will add the space, and I will close that. As you can see, it worked. And again I will add for example string builder append, and now for example world, like this. I will close that. Again it worked, and now we can print our string. As you can see, it is working, but for now it is a string builder, as I said before, and we have to convert it to the string. So we have to use something like this. So result, for example, and we have to use $sign string builder, so our variable, and we have to convert it to string like this. And now we can actually print it, so like this. As you can see, we have hello world, so it is working. And now maybe I will clear that for now, and I will show you again the loop example that we did before, but now we will use string builder, and it will be very efficient. So again, string builder, we will create that System.Text.String builder. We will close the brackets, and we will call the new one. Now we have to create a loop. So again, from 1 to 5 for each and object, we have to open the braces. And now for now we will create a null, and we will add string builder that append, and now again the line. Now we will pass the number of the line, so $sign underscore, and we will use the escape character, that is backtick n, and we will close the quotes, and we will close the parentheses, and we can press enter, and it should work. Now again we have to convert it to the string, and we can print that again like this, but we have to call, we have to set it to the result variable again. So now, and we can print the result. As you can see, it is working fine. We have line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4 and line 5. So this method is very efficient, much more efficient than the method that I showed you in the first video. I will show you one more option, so we will clear that for now. Again, we will create a new string builder, so I will open the brackets, System.Text.StringBuilder, and now I will call the new one, and I will show you something what is how we can automatically add a new line. So we can do something like this. Instead of append, we can write the append, but with the ending of line. So we are appending the line. And now we can add, basically the syntax looks the same. For example, first line. And we can, again, string builder append line, but this time the second line, like this. And now we can again convert it into the string, so string builder to string like this, and we can print that. As you can see, we have we have two lines with two, I would say, words that we added before. So this is how you can use String Builder for efficient string building in PowerShell. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next videos.